Okay, I can explain. I didn't know I had an orange pigment in my house, okay? That's why I haven't done the sunset blush trend, but we're about to eat it up right now. MAC has got me. I cleaned out my makeup yesterday and I found these two pigments. These are the MAC Cosmetics gel cream colors. This one is in Genuine Orange and this one is in Processed Magenta. Let's eat up this sunset blush trend. I'm tired of looking at it. I want to do it. I want to look at it on my own face. Should we start with the orange first? I think so. Okay. I'm taking this Real Techniques brush in Filtered Cheek and I'm going to tap some of that orange on. Ooh. I'm going to place it right here where my tail of my eyebrow ends. Oh my gosh, look at that color. Yes, focus that right here where the tail ends, kind of going up the face a little bit. And right there where the middle of my eye, like my pupil is. I'm going to stop right there. Pretty. Taking my used beauty blender because it has a little bit of foundation on it. I'm going to press that into the skin wherever I just laid that down. Just press it in. Not really swiping or doing anything else. Just blending that into the skin so that there's no harsh lines. All right, next I'm taking Processed Magenta and I'm adding that on my face with a different brush. Right underneath that orange, high up on the cheekbones, dropping a little bit on the apples, but not too much. Kind of focusing it in that area. And once that's placed, I'm gonna go back in and just start buffing and blending, and we're gonna go back and forth with the orange and the pink. Once again, taking my sponge and just pressing this into the skin just to make it all seamlessly blend together. And then we're gonna pick up that orange pigment once again. Actually, before picking up the orange, I'm going in with my Hourglass concealer in the shade Dune, and I'm adding a line right here and some right here. Okay, so now that some of that under eye pigment is brought back, I'm gonna go back in with the orange and just lightly merge that into the pink to start creating that sunset effect. And I'm also going to use some powdered blushes to finish this look off. But that is it for the creams so far. Look how pretty that already looks just with those two pigments we used. Like, hello. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Dream Pop. I'm gonna add just a dab of this right here just to deepen up the pink a little bit. And we're gonna blend just that little dot in. Yes, that's what I wanted. That is what I wanted. Oh yeah. Currently setting under my eyes with the Peach Pie Easy Bake Pressed Powder just to keep some of that orange under the eye. And then we're gonna set with a translucent baking powder. Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm just going to bake and add that up the side of the face just like that. I use the same powder puff because who cares? Who cares? I don't. A trick I found, I also like to take a little bit of powder and I like to dab around the area of the blush just to kind of like help that blush fade into the skin more seamlessly without seeming like there's strokes and it just stops. This helps it melt into the skin as one. Taking this pinky salmon color by Kaleidos, and I'm just going to add that sort of like in the middle of the two shades just to add that transition color more and make it more of a sunsetty look. And I'm going to go in with an orange eyeshadow just to define that orange layer. I like to go dramatic with my blush, which is why it's so elongated, but if you don't like to, you can always adjust it. I'm just taking this random orange pigment. This is from my e.l.f. Game Up palette. Just a little bit, and I'm pressing that right where I would put my highlighter and a little bit more up and down from that. Just to kind of set that orange into place and reinforce it. And then I'm going to come back for my favorite part, the gold highlighter. Okay, so I brought two blushes with me. Don't ask how I still have Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty. This is so old, but I'm just going to spritz this with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. And I'm going to grab some of this pigment, even though she's probably well over expired, but I mean, it's a highlighter, like how much damage could it do? And I'm going to brush that closer to the eye than I usually put my highlighter, and a little bit on my brow bone. Ugh, are you kidding me? I hope the sun comes out today so I can take a picture outside. This, like, it's the way that you only see it when you turn certain angles. Oh my god, I'm wearing this look the entire summer, just in case anyone was wondering. Oh, are you seeing this right now? And of course, you can tone it up or down depending on how much coverage you like, but your girl is a full coverage queen.